Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. My name is Miss Walker. This is Monkey the Mathematician, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Today, we are doing the first grade lesson for Module 1, Lesson 2, which is called Count On. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we will start by talking about the purpose. So the purpose of today's lesson, our objective is that I can count on to add. So I'm going to repeat it and I want you to repeat after me. Say, I can count on to add. Awesome. Let's say it one more time. I can count on to add. Great job. So that's our purpose today. But what does counting on to add mean? Well, we already know that adding is when we're joining groups together or numbers together, and we're trying to find the total. So we know that's what adding is. But what about counting on? Let me just show you a quick example before we jump into the lesson. So let me go ahead and get some tools out to draw. Let's say I have 3 circles, and these are, oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say balls, and I'm going to use circles to represent them. I have 3 green balls. And I go to the store and I get 2 more balls. This time they're purple. So now I have to figure out how many balls do I have all together. So I know that I need to add because I'm trying to figure out the total. How many green and purple? How many all together? So if I have 3, let me go ahead and change my little tool here. So if I have 3 circles and I get 2 more circles, instead of counting all of them, we can use the count on strategy. This strategy is so helpful because it helps you do things faster. And it's really fun to be fast and more efficient, and it's helpful too when we're solving math problems. So instead, I'm going to start at 3 and I'm going to count on 2 more. Let's try it. Ready? 3, 4, 5. How many balls do I have all together? 5. That's right. Boys and girls, if I would have counted all, it would have taken longer. Let me show you. 1, 2, you can count with me. 3, 4, 5. That was called counting all. Now let's try counting on to see the difference. Ready? Start at 3. 3, because there's 3 green. And then what comes next? 4, 5. Was that faster? Yes, it was. It was faster. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all my drawings, and we are going to turn to the first page. So we, boys and girls, are on page 10 in our workbook. So the problem says Evan picks 9 red apples and 3 green apples. How many apples does he pick? How can you count on to solve the problem? Well, we've talked about this before, but let's review. We're going to use the cube strategy, but we're not quite ready for the E yet. So I'll go ahead and call it the cub strategy. Remember where we circle, we underline, and we box keywords. So let's go ahead and circle the numbers. Great job. And let's underline the question. Do you guys see where the question is? Can you point to it? Awesome. Let's go ahead and underline that question. Now let's box keywords. Evan picks 9 red apples and 3 green apples. Well, 9 red and 3 green. That and is giving me a clue that I'm going to have to put these together and try to figure out the total. So let's put a box around it. How many apples does he pick? So now, boys and girls, they want us to show how we can count on to add. So before we start, I want to give you a chance to pause and talk to the adult who's teaching you and talk to them about what you would do to solve this problem. Welcome back. I would love to go ahead and start by drawing our 9 red apples. Boys and girls, can you count with me? Awesome. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 red apples. And how many green apples were there? That's right, there were 3. So let's draw those 3 green apples. 1, good. 2, and 3. Awesome, boys and girls. So now we have to use counting on to solve. Now remember, when you count on, you don't have to count from the very beginning. You're counting on. So can you guys remind me how many red apples there were? Yes, that's right. There were 9 red apples. So guess what? We are going to start at the number 9. And then we will count what comes after 9. We're going to count 3 more numbers. Okay, so we're going to start at 9 and we're going to count on 3 more. Are you ready? Okay, say 9 with me. 9. Great. That's because there's 9 right here. Good job. And then we're counting on 3 more numbers. So what comes after 9? 10. Good job, friends. 11. Awesome. And 12. Great job. So we used counting on to figure out how many apples altogether. You guys did a great job. Let's go ahead and turn to the next page. Oh, it's not the next page on yours. It's just right there below. All right, I'm going to clear my drawings. Now it says, how can you write an equation to model the problem? So friends, how many red apples were there? That's right, there were 9. So we can write 9. And then how many did we count on? That's right, there were 3 green apples. Oops, I made my 3 below the line. That's great. That's why pencils have erasers and computers have erasers too. So let me try that again. A 3. There we go. And what did we figure out when we counted on? When we started at 9 and we counted on 3 more numbers, what did we get to? That's right, we made it to 12. Awesome, so we know that Evan picks 12 apples. Awesome, friends. Let's go ahead and do the turn and talk. It says, how is counting on similar to counting all? And how is it different? So I thought it would be helpful if we went back and looked at what we drew to figure out the problem as we do this turn and talk. So go ahead and turn to your adult and share with them, how do you think counting on is similar to counting all? And how is it different? You can pause now to talk about it. Welcome back. While you were gone, I was talking with Monkey the mathematician. Oh, what's that? Got it. So he wanted me to share his thinking about this question, which is, how is counting on similar to counting all? So he explained to me that both of them show you ways to find the total number, but counting on is faster because you don't have to start counting at the number 1. So let's see what he means. Let's check it out. Let's see what he means by trying it out with this problem. So let's practice this problem with counting all and then counting on, and let's see which one's faster. Ready? So let's count all. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, great counting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great job. That was counting all. Now let's try counting on, which Monkey the mathematician, he told us that was going to be faster. So let's check it out. Ready? So remember, when we count on, we know that there's a group of 9 apples right here. So we don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We already know there's 9. So we're just going to say 9. Ready? Can you say it with me? 9. Good. And what comes after 9? We're going to count on 3 more numbers. 10, 11, 12. Great job. Friends, what was faster? Counting all or counting on? What do you think? If you said counting on, that's correct. That way is more efficient. Efficient is a word that means faster. And girls, it's been wonderful joining you today in this lesson. And oh, what's that? Oh, he wanted to do some flips for you because you did such a great job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Great job, friends, and I'll see you next time.